All right, guys, this is normally the time of the week where I'm flipping through pages looking for the best matchups to talk to Will about, but this week that's not the case because, well, there's only one to talk about. Ohatchee Piedmont 2. The winner represents 3A North in the state championship game in Auburn next week.
Yeah. So it'll be. I think this was a game that a lot of people felt like we could see these two teams face each other in the playoffs again because of how good that matchup was before. Hatchie played really well, was rolling there at the end, and it took a clutch fourth down conversion by Piedmont to pick up the win and seal the win. Ohatchee's been playing as good, if not better, since then. Piedmont's been rolling. They beat a good Weaver team last week. They beat a good Colbert County team. This game, I see this game being just as good, if not better, because there's more on the line. This one is just a region championship before, now a state championship's on the line.
Right. To me, I think the X factors for Ohatchee is Jesse Sellers. For Piedmont, it's Austin Brazier. Sellers brings a different dimension to the Ohatchee power run offense. Everybody knows about Taylor Eubanks, Austin Tucker, but it's very difficult to run between the tackles against Piedmont's defense. Sellers, jet sweeps, pop passes, etc. Just kind of get the ball, back the defense out of the box. And for Austin Brazier, he's really just a man playing a boys' game. He caught 2 of Taylor Hayes' touchdowns last week. He's a monster on defense. It's not really. I mean, we could sit here and talk about so many different adjectives to describe Brazier, but he doesn't get enough credit for what he does.
Yeah, and Cardavian Myers is another one too. He makes most of his noise on defense, and as a defensive back. But he also move him around on offense. He runs some jet sweeps. He caught a touchdown pass last week, so he's a guy too. That'll be pretty tough. But this game will probably be both coaches expected, in the first matchup for the game to go by real quick and be real low scoring. It turned out to be a real high scoring game. So, maybe this one's the low scoring game, 14-7, something like that, because both teams like to run the ball and keep the clock rolling.
Speaking of keeping the clock rolling, I think that's the secret to success for Ohatchee. Keep Taylor Hayes and that stout Piedmont offense off the field, control the time of possession, move the sticks, etc. Even if it's a 3rd and 1, just pick up 2 yards, move the sticks, something like that. The more likely Taylor Hayes is on the field on offense, the more likely Piedmont's going to score. That's not a knock against the Bulldog defense because they can have a scoop and score, pick six, etc. But Ohatchee very rarely turns the ball over. For Piedmont, it's just do what you do best. Taylor Hayes power run game, just play a stout defense. Just don't think of this as a Class 3A semifinals. Just think of this as another game, another faceless opponent, as John Gross says at JSU. Just be yourself and play your game.
It'll be a good one.
They will. And hopefully we'll have something to talk about on Friday night.